Uh, Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Coming here to say I hope you are all doing well. I don't know if you're actually doing well or if you are still just moaning about life all day long. Well, I believe that is entirely up to you. The decisions that what you're gonna make for your life today. It's not up to me to resolve your problems when I'm just trying to resolve my own problems. But I can give you a tip. Always give you like a little tip. It's up to you if you want to take it or not. Now, try and make people happy all the time. It does not work. It does not work at all. Okay? You need to make sure you are happy most of the time. Because you cannot help anyone if you are the one still struggling with your own things. So most of the times we feel a little bit lonely, we feel hopeless, we don't really know what to do or how to act sometimes. So what we look for, we kind of are looking for the sympathy of other people so we don't feel too bad. Why? The life what you have is not worth a happiness. The happiness for your life and try to patronize and try to lead your life. Try to teach you how to lead. Sometimes ask yourself, are you really looking for a solution for your problems or are you finding more problems in every solution you want to have for your life? Because trust me, a lot of people they are doing it right now, they simply don't realize. Sometimes you have the answers for your questions right in front of you, but you're still not convinced that's the best choice. What you can do? Well, if you're not convinced about that, who am I to tell you what to do? If you can't see happiness sometimes is right in front of you, whatever you need for your life, you already have the answers. And you are still there moaning, complaining. Because for you, the solution that you have for yourself is not good enough. You're always gonna be there trying to blame someone because you can't take that. You can sometimes we cannot admit we are the ones making the mistakes, but we need someone to put the blame on so we take this weight out of your back. It's complicated because it's not everyone who are up for you when you need it the most. Most of the times when you are going through problems, could be any sort of problems, could be financial problems, could be health problems, could be whatever. No matter what the problem is, no matter how big the problem is, you always look for someone to put the blame on. Why is that? Because it's simple. You simply do not accept you are failing in something. Well, it's not my problem, I will try my best, so if things are not working the way it should, it's because someone else is not letting me do my job or someone else is just on my way for the success. I tried my best, but because of that person, I didn't do it properly, or that person is slowing me down. Well, you then have a little answer first issue if that would be your question. If you believe, hey bro, how you doing, buddy? How you keeping me, Joe? Nigel, or how you doing? How's life treating you this morning? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, sometimes when we look for someone to blame, sometimes we know you're not succeeding in life because there's someone out there not letting you move forward. This is your fault because you still keep this person near you. When you know the solution is just maybe let that person go. Let that person just move on. So maybe that's the answer for you to move forward in your life as well. But no, you need that person near you. You need that person there, even though that person is actually doing nothing to interfere in your life. But you need someone to put the blame. Well, I didn't succeed because of that person, so why don't you let the person go? Well, because I'm gonna give this person another chance because I'm sure this person can change. No, you are just looking for an excuse because you can't accept defeat of yourself, which is totally normal. No one wants to feel like a worthless. Okay, everybody has the right to try and try again and succeed in life and make sure you get the best what you can have. Now, responsibilities. Is it training there? Brody, it's not at the moment, but it was when I was on my way to work, and I'm sure it will be sometime soon because I was just looking at the forecast. There's some showers coming this morning, so yeah, won't be a nicer day. So I'm going to I need to make sure I need to finish work before the rain comes, which is not going to be easy. And I'm a little bit tired because I got back home last night. It was around 2 o'clock in the morning after I was doing a massage to the gym. 1 second, guys. If that would be the case, guys, I have stories and stories to tell you about how some people, they simply can't do anything for themselves, but they need to victimize themselves all the time, mainly on the social media, because they need sympathy, and from people who they don't even know who these people are. They just need attention. Well, let's be fair. We all need some sort of attention. We all need, a bit of care. We all need like someone sometime just to send us a message and say, hey, hello, how you doing? It can be anyone, regardless if it's your friend or someone who you just met on the social media. But it's nice when someone just send a message to you out of the blue. Hey, hello, how you doing? And don't expect an answer from you. They just want to check on you how things are at that very moment. But if instead of saying, I'm okay, how are you? You go straight to the complaint mode, and then you say, well, life is a bit hard, life is a bit shitty, I don't know what to do with myself. Maybe these people, they will try and have a longer conversation with you just to try to boost your energy level. Just to say, look, don't be light in the end of the tunnel, don't be so frustrated. There is always an answer for every problem. And then you carry on. Yeah, but my problem is too bad, blah, 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 nobody understands me. This person might insist and try and help you. And then you're still going to be complaining every day when the person asks how you doing, you're still going to be, well, I'm not bad. Guys, one day, this person will simply say, I'm not afraid. No, this is not my problem. I'm trying to help you with yours, but you are not helping yourself. Instead of moving forward, you keep sitting there and complaining about everything what they say. I'm trying to show you there are a lot of different things what you can do. But no. And this person would be happy in a way because they will think, oh, someone is thinking about me, someone is asking about me, someone is just checking on me. But sometimes we will know how to behave. And someone said, because that's what I'm saying. Someone is trying to help us. If we don't help ourselves by accepting situations, it's that this person will just look at us and say, oh Jesus, this person is so negative. I don't want to talk to these people anymore. I'm trying to help them out. I'm trying to find a solution for their problems, but they are the ones finding more problems for every solution. Well, I'm trying to bring it in here. And then once again, you're gonna go until you get somebody else jump in your life to try to help you again, and you're gonna do exactly the same. I try not to put the blame on people most of the times because I believe we are individuals, and for the individuals, we have our own problems, our own issues. Like you guys, I don't even know who is there. I don't even know if there's anyone left watching this video. I know nothing about you. I don't know anything about your problems. Okay, you are the ones who know what you are going through at this very moment. Can be something very simple, can be something very big, can be something what you cannot resolve yourself and you need an external help. But when someone try and come and try to help you, what do? You mess with it because you don't know how to deal with situation, because you never had no one coming close to you trying to help you anyway, so you don't even know how to behave. That's very much understandable. For me, it becomes a little bit easy in these days to deal with this kind of situation because I'm not a young child anymore. I have lived quite a fair bit. So for me, sometimes when people bring in some trouble, it's easy for me to find a resolution for myself, not saying what happens. But I know how to behave, I know what I need to do to at least not stress myself too much and find a solution. Of course, it's not easy. All the time I have the solution coming straight away. Sometimes it takes like quite a few days for me to find a resolution for things. But it is still possible. Now, looking for a solution for the problem is not going to the pubs and get drunk and to say, oh, you know what I'm going to think about it. No, it's not about that. Well, I need to go to church because it's difficult. There's so many different ways you can find solutions for your problems. You just need to look on the right place and how to do so. Breathe. Relax and breathe. Relax and sit down. Okay? Get a pen, get a paper. Right now, what the problem you are going through, write it down on paper so you know it is in there and it's not just in the air. Not just on your mind. Put that on the paper and then every single day look at it and think, what can I do to change this situation that I am going through? Sometimes we just get stuck with a lot of things on our head at the same time and we don't even know where to start from. We don't know, okay, what should I do first? Where can I start? It simply happens because sometimes we don't have like a little reference where to start from. So get a pen, get a notebook, write down everything what you need to resolve every little thing. And start thinking one by one. Don't try to resolve all of them at the same time. It's not going to work. And when I say that it's not going to work, I'm talking by my own experience and other people's experience. problems, you start resolving one by one. Don't half resolve many problems at the same time. It's not going to work. Resolve the first one. No matter how long it will take, but at least that problem will be out of the system. At least that one problem is not going to be on your way anymore. You'll be done with it. You'll be finished with one of the issues. And then go to the second one and start taking it. But of course, every single day is a different challenge in life. And the more problems we start appearing, put that on the paper. Prioritize which ones you want to resolve first. And go with it. Now, life is not going to stop just because of you. Okay. But while you're in here, live the life. Enjoy the moments what you can. And of course, start giving value to the most simple things in life, We need to start understanding we are not the unique people in the planet, in the universe. You are not the only one waking up with problems on your day. Every single person may have a different problem. So for me, what might be something simple to resolve, for some others might be a very complicated issue. We cannot say anything about others. We can say about ourselves, where we are, what we see. For example, I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for my lunch today. I don't know what I'm gonna have for my tea. I don't know what's gonna be waiting for me to set out the corner. The only thing what I know is I'm the only one who needs to make those decisions as the day goes on. And of course, I'm gonna say something here, which is easy saying than doing. Keep calm. Just keep calm and start over and try again and try once again. Okay. Each time you start getting nervous and frustrated, trying to resolve problems and you cannot make it, it's gonna make it even worse to you. Anxiety, depression. Go for a walk. Go running. Go and practice some sports. Try anything to occupy your mind. What I can advise, going to practice some sports, that's the best thing one can do. Of course. What sort of sport? It does not matter, it's just to keep your mind occupied. Training your body, and then you're going to start thinking clearly about a lot of things which might help you in the future. Now I'm going to say something straight away. If some of my friends are listening to this video, or listen to what I'm saying right now, do not come with me with your problems. The problems what you have, they are yours. I don't want to be dragged into anybody else's problem. I have my own things to do. But if you do come and ask for help, at least accept the help and stop fighting with yourself. Well, what do you think I should do about my electric bills? Pay for it. Well, I don't have the means to pay for my electric bills right now. Yes, you do. Stop drinking, stop smoking. Eat cheaper. Instead of going to Waitrose and spend a fortune on food, go to Aldi. Well, I'm not going to humiliate myself going to Aldi and eating cheap food. You are humiliating yourself asking for help. What can be more shameful than that? But as I say, anyone who needs help, anyone who needs an advice, anyone who needs people's support, I have no problem supporting anyone. Once, twice. If I have to do it the third time, I'll be gone. Because maybe if you get somebody else with the same problem what you are having, and I'm gonna say exactly the same thing to that person, and they simply gonna take the advice, they simply gonna go and move forward while you're gonna still be stuck in there, pretending you are the center of the universe. And I have no time for people like that. I have my time to support and help those who help themselves. Show me you are doing something for yourself, and I'll be there to stand by you, to support you, to help you out, to help you to move forward. But if you're gonna be sitting there complaining about life, how shitty the government is, how shitty the weather is, that's not my problem. That's not my business. I'm gonna need out. I will not be around you to listen to those kind of things because I don't have time for it. As I say, life is simple. If you don't agree with me, that's your problem, but at least my life is very much simple. And that's how I want it to be. And I don't want people to think I'm a monster who has no sympathy for others. I do. I just don't have the time to be wasted with people who are not helping themselves. It's as simple as that. Sometimes I'm going to give people a treatment massage, and I know people can't afford it. Okay, for a lot of things. That's why massage is not my main source of earnings. I simply say to people, I am qualified. I can show you what I'm doing, and show you how much I've spent all of these years learning more and more techniques to try and come and help you with your problems. Now, can you afford to pay me? No, fine, I'll give you a treatment for free. I don't mind. I don't mind at all supporting you until you get better on your feet. Because someone did it to me once. Someone helped me when I need some support. So why not give it back to others? But of course, you're gonna find people in there who are in need for your help, or you're gonna find people who just want to have that attention from you. So sometimes they don't even have those pains, or sometimes they are not feeling so bad, but they are there, just need your company, just need to say whatever. And you go, hey, where is my like in it? Where is my like? I'm still waiting for that motherfucker. Where's my like? So instead of helping those who are really in need, I'm trying to help someone who is just pretending to be in need. Try and get a bit of extra attention. I don't have time for it yet. I really don't have time for that. And at the end, no matter how many times you're going to help one person, no matter how many times you're going to try to support someone, on the day when you say no, you just get an enemy. No matter if you help this person for 20 years, if one day they come to you asking for something what you cannot give to them at that very moment, they don't even care about anything else, or you will help them your entire life. They will just count on the time when you said no. And that can be very dangerous. Very dangerous. That's why I say to myself, I say to some of my people, do you need my help? I'll support you once. I'll support you twice. On the third time, you do it yourself. Don't bring that on me. Okay? Not because I still don't want to help the person. It's just because I want to see if the person is doing something for themselves, or they're just waiting the commodity of having everything done by somebody else. And that happens a lot, trust me. A lot. who am I to say anything to anyone? Who am I to advise? Who am I to try to show you teach anything in life? A simple Coleman. Who am I to advise people how to live their own life? No, the only thing all I can say to you is, as I mention all the time, everyone has their own problem, everyone has their own issues. My problems are a lot simpler than most of you guys. If there is anything in there which I cannot resolve myself, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to be bothered about that problem anymore. I'm going to go to the next one and resolve it. And what I'm going to do with the first one, I'm going to look for some professional to help me with. If I'm not able to resolve it myself, I'm not going to even try. If I know I can't resolve it myself, I'm not going to waste my time to try. Anyway, I think I spoke too much today. Let me know about you guys. What you guys think? Well, how are you doing? How's your life? I don't know if anything what I have said here today has any meaning for any of you. But what I know, I try and learn from my friend's mistakes, so I don't have to repeat that, and I still can get some resolution if that will happen to me one day. I have some of my friends, I know they are not doing so well, I know they are struggling for some of the wrong decisions that they have made. When I say wrong decisions, I'm not saying it's, wow, they make the wrong decision. For my eyes, the decisions that they have made are surely something what I would not have done myself. But if they are happy, that's what it matters. But I know some of them, they are not happy. But they will never admit, as I was saying before, they'll never admit defeat. They will always try and find someone to put the blame for the wrong decisions. And who am I to say they have made the wrong decisions? Once you see what's happening around their lives, and they admit to you, I should have thought in a different way before I did whatever they have done. Then is the time when, hey Kyle, how you doing, buddy? How you keeping there? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all right. And you and Nigel and the other 4 people who are watching me right now, please do leave your like. No, it doesn't cost anything. You just need to press one button in there and give it to me. That's what I say. For me, at the stage of the life where I am right now, on my 40s, fine. Making a wrong decision, it does not mean it will affect me. Only when we are single and we don't have family, we don't have anyone to look after. That's one thing. Once you have family and you have children, you have a wife, you have a life to run, that must be, you really cannot make big mistakes when you make your decisions. Of course, we're still going to make mistakes because we are humans and we tend to make mistakes all the time. But at least make the least as possible, because the ones who are going to suffer for the consequence of your action are going to be the most terrible ones. And You can say whatever you want. You can say, I know. I have gone through that before. I experienced these problems before. I resolved my problem. I know what to do. Da-da-da, da-da-da. You can say whatever you want. But if your decisions is affecting somebody else, that was not the right decision at all. And of course, we need to put some work in practice sometimes. Not also, I have that around me. Some of my friends will say, I'm struggling financially, I don't know what to do. Well, the answer is very clear. Work. Go and do some work. But they will say, well, I am kind of trying. No, there's no such of a thing, trying. You need to go and do what it needs to be done. Okay? Well, I would like to go and do this type of jobs, but I cannot because I'm looking after my children. That's why we have nurseries. That's why we have schools. And for some, in some places, even easier because the nursery and schools, they are for free. But of course, a person who never drop a sweat in their lives, they will always find an excuse not to go to work. These are the sort of people, when they start talking, I'm not even interested in about what they have to say, because they believe they are the most important people in the world, and they have a lot of things to say when you know they are struggling. And I find that every single day. I find people like this every single day. But once again, do you think they will admit they are wrong? Never. The entire world might be wrong, not that. No, absolutely not. Anything can happen, but they are right all the time. And even though on the moments when they know they are not right, they still won't put their head down, and they will keep on the good fight saying, I'm right. I don't care what you think, I am right. I'm gonna prove to you I'm right. And then another 5-10 years gone, and they still try to prove to you they are right about something, which makes it doesn't matter what they think or what they don't think. The fact is, some people are doing nothing for their lives. They are complaining about it. They are moaning about it. They are saying their lives is been quite tricky with me. No, it hasn't. You have not done anything to change your path. You know, but some people, they like to live in Narnia. They like to live in Avatar. They cannot take the real world or the real problems. So they, as I say, they're gonna find all sorts of excuses just to not admit they have failed. Well, they have made a mistake. Some people, they can't admit they have made any mistakes because they still believe they are the center of the universe. I know I am repeating myself here a lot in things that what I'm saying. But what can I say? What can I do? This is what I see every day. That's what people bring into the problem. I'm not here to take, problems from anyone. I'm not here to, kill myself trying to find a resolution for people's problems. As I said, if you ask for my opinion, you will get it. Sometimes it's not what you want to have. But if you ask for one opinion, you will get one. I rather make my friends cry with the truth than lie to them just to see a smile on their faces. That will not happen. If I have to say something to you, I will say whatever it needs to be said, and I'll let you deal with it. If you don't ask for my opinion, everything is great. It means you can sort your own problems. But don't ask no one for help if you're not prepared to accept what they have to tell you. Because people will not come to you with flowers all the time. I have friends that I have spoken on the past, and I have given advice to them, and for some time they didn't even want to see my face. They want to touch my face, but they didn't want to look at me. For all, situation, problems, drugs, or whatever they were doing, and some of them, they didn't even ask for my opinion, but I was obliged to go there and say, look, this person is my friend, so I need to say something, and I don't care what they think. I don't care if he likes it or not. So I just came to a couple of friends of mine back on the days, and I said things which I didn't want to hear them myself. And some of these guys, they didn't talk to me for almost a year. And then one day, out of the blue, they just came, and he talked first, like, blah, 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 and then, look, because of that conversation, I ignored that, I was angry with you, I was absolutely frustrated. Never wanted to admit that what I was doing there was affecting my life, but I see it was because I lost a friend and they don't want it to lose. So we got back again, we got back together, and for so many years we are fine, we're still friends, but we are very good friends. So I would not give my opinion to anyone who I don't know, but for a friend of mine, I will. And if it means he needs to lose a friend for what I'm going to say, I don't care, because what I'm saying there is something which is affecting them, and it starts affecting me. So I rather step out, move away, not be around. Now, if my friendship means anything like it meant this couple of guys, the problem was resolved, they came back, and we are friends for many, many years. Okay, so as I say, I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not the most perfect person in the world. I have my own problems, I have issues myself. I need a support from someone sometimes. Now, if you come, once again, I'm going to repeat myself because I want some of you guys to understand. And I know a lot of people who are listening to me now, they don't even know who I am. They don't even know what I'm talking about. Why I'm saying all of these things. But the only thing I say is, if you need my help, you will get it. If you need my support, you will get it. If you take the peace, I'll be gone. As simple as that. Not chance. I'm going to turn on the machine again, and I have this bag over here right now. And that's it, guys. You know, what else I can say? Nothing. What else can I point to some of you about life? Nothing. I can just share my experience. I can just share with you what I've gone through. And if somehow it can help you to resolve some of your problems, I will be happy. You don't have to make mistakes. You can learn from my mistakes, like I do all the time. I learn from other people's mistakes and save a lot of stress. It does save a lot of stress, you know. And of course, if you do something which is not quite right, admit you failed. Admit, I tried my best and I didn't succeed. Can be a business, can be whatever. Just sometimes admit defeat, which is sometimes is easier because that will point you in a complete different direction. Okay, and then you can succeed in something else instead of trying so hard in something which is not sometimes not even worth. At the moment you might believe, well, this is what I want to do for my life, this is where I want to get. Sometimes not worth. Sometimes we need to learn how to let things go, okay, to get something better in future. But this is only my opinion, this is only my point of view. I'm not trying to patronize you, I'm not trying to tell you what is the right or wrong thing to do. I'm sharing you my experience. If you can take anything from there, help yourselves. I know it's hard. I know sometimes we don't want to admit we fail in anything. We want to pass the image of the very strong person who can resolve every single problem. Sometimes it's not the way we want things. Sometimes we are afraid of trying something new and we get stuck on the old path. Because it's convenient, you know. I don't want to try to sell a cake, even though it might sell 100. For me, the 10 breads which I sell is already enough, and I don't want to try anything. Try, go for it. One day, a good thing to do. But I did not because maybe I was just lazy, maybe because I didn't believe in myself. Could be anything. You can find any sort of excuse in there. But the fact is, if you don't try and change your path, nobody else will do it for you. No. E é isso aí, meu povo. Meu povo, meu povinho, meu povão, meu... What I have said, a lot of people, they will not understand. A lot of people, they will not like this video at all because of some things that I'm saying here, but I don't, that's my words. I don't take anything away of what I said. You can be whoever you want. You can be a man, you can be a woman, you can be a homosexual, you can be a push bike, okay? You can be a washing machine. Nobody cares about what you want to be. You can be whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. Just make sure in the process of finding out who you are, you're not gonna drag people into your problems. You're not gonna drag people into the stage where they could be resolving their own issues and they have to stop their lives because of your silly behavior. Okay, so that'll be it for this morning, guys. I hope you are okay. I hope you are all right. I shall see you when I come to reload my van, which should be maybe just 2 hours or 3 hours, so I should be back here. And then by the time, I'm sure I can make almost the same video, but on that time that will be in Portuguese, so I can pass the same message to some of my Brazilian folks. Okay, and a lot of them, they will see this video here anyway, so it should be okay. Okay, so we speak to you guys later on. I hope you all have a lovely day. I hope you can make your dreams come true. Okay, go and conquer the world. That's my advice for you. And of course, leave your like before you leave this video, before you leave this channel. Leave your like. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe, please. Help this brother of yours to get more followers, and of course to get my 4,000 watched hours so I can monetize this channel, which is hard. But anyway, we are on the way, we are on the process. I will speak to you guys later on. Bye for now.